Hey everyone, and welcome back. Let's talk about a tool that I really love. It's called the pen tool, and the pen tool in Figma works a little differently than what you may be used to. So what is this pen tool? So let's talk first about vector networks. I'm going to first create a circle. Now, if I double click into this circle, I can see the vector networks. So the vector networks are one of the most unique features in Figma. Most pen tools, so you can draw a circle with a pen tool if you want, but most pen tools will draw paths in a loop with a defined direction. So that means they always want to reconnect to their original point. Meaning, if I have the pen tool here, if I press P, I can grab it, but they are going to make me somehow, finish this shape in most design tools. Now in Figma, you don't need to do that. Vector networks do not have a direction and can fork off in different directions without requiring a separate path object to be created. So what that means is with the pen tool, I can go like this. And then that way, and then I can, press V or just press like I'm done. So it can be a part of this. Or I can go like this, press V. I can click here, press the pen tool again. Here, press the pen tool again. Press V, then click on the middle, press the pen tool again. And now I've created this cool little cross or whatever you want to create. And then I can even bring these points in if I want to make sure they're all equal. And I can also just move them like that. So really cool stuff you can do with the pen tool if you're making some custom shapes. Now, complex objects can then be created within the same object like I just showcased, with the same properties much faster than they could be drawn using traditional vector paths and other types of tools. Now let's talk about creating. So the way to create a vector network is to press P, or you can access it right here, and you're going to be in this kind of editing state. Vector edit mode lets you select, adjust, or change properties of individual points, lines, or entire shapes. So what that means is when I'm editing an object, I can interact with the existing points and the lines between them. So I can grab this point, I can do that. I can also plot additional points by using, just the pen tool if I want to. And I can also adjust like fills. I can add Bezier curves, which will allow me to curve. So say I have, let's start from scratch here. If I have my own pen tool and I, make this weird shape, I can do that. And then I can come in and grab one of these curves, the Bezier curves, click a point and add it. I can also delete that by just clicking on it, adding new ones. I can come in here and delete that if I want to. The thing is, it's going to be a shape of its own. Like it's going to come in as like a stroke. So when you, create a shape here, it's coming in as a stroke. You can delete that stroke and, add a fill if you want to. So really cool. The other thing is you can come in and individually play with the corners. So if I created this weird rectangle, I can, go into the point around this corner. I can also select something big as a number. You can do stuff like that, which is really, really cool. You can also go into your stroke over here and set the cap. So I can say I want a rounded cap, which just faintly rounds that cap in comparison to the other ones. So really, really helpful. And that's basically how you're going to use the pen tool in Figma to create some shapes. I know I didn't create like any crazy shapes, but that is how you're going to use it.